Hello, this is Gary at Jack Raven Bushcraft. Thank you for watching our video. This week I'm going to show you how to create an ember with bow drilling. Pop your ember into a tinder bundle and then use that tinder bundle to light a fire. So I hope you enjoy it. Fire lighting is all about the preparation, so it's about the work that you do up front. And so I've done that bit. I've got my preparation done. So I have a bow drill set here, hearthboard lime, spindle is hazel. Note that it is off the ground, so the ground around me now is really quite wet. So as part of my preparation, what I've done is make sure that nothing is on the ground. So my tinder bundle is on a little raft of sticks here off the ground. My fuel, so my first stage kindling, and sticks and so on, they're all off the ground. So it's all this kind of preparation that's going to make the difference. So as I say, I have lime and hazel there. I'm not going to go through the various components of a bow drill set and what they can be made of and so on in this video. I've done one previously, so take a look at that. Neither am I going to go through a video around the tinder bundle. I've done one of those previously as well, so again, just kind of take a look at that. What I have got though is so basically I've gone sort of nice and easy on this one. It's just a whole load of hay there with a bunch of downy flower heads in there. It is mostly, looking at it, it's a mixture of thistle heads and roseberry willow herb. I've got my bed of sticks all on the ground already. I've got my V built on top of it. I'm facing this way because essentially the wind is coming from my back heading towards the camera, and so of course when I light my fire, what I want is the wind to be blowing into my V. Also, when I'm blowing into my tinder bundle, of course I want the smoke to be blowing onto my back so that the smoke doesn't end up blowing into my face. Then over here I've got a couple of nice bunches of birch twigs, so that matchstick's fine size, and then I've got some mostly ash by the looks of it, which are kind of a pencil size, and then another bunch of sticks there that are a little bit bigger. I'm kind of not going to go much further than that for the video. So what I'm going to do now is hopefully try to put all that together, and as I say, I'm going to create an ember, pop that into my tinder bundle into the V-lay, fuel on top. So I'm just going to stick this on the ground. It is already bedded in, so I've already created a hole here, carved my notch into it. So I'm just going to place that down like so, get myself set up here. Well, yeah, you could probably see when I said the ground is damp, it is. My knees are now soaking. So I'm just taking it nice and steady. There's a little bit of squeaking, so I've just pinched the string. You're probably not going to be able to see that on the camera, but what I've done is just pinched the string with the thumb on my right hand, just to increase the tension a little bit on the cordage here. So as I say, I'm just going backwards and forwards, nice and steady. What I'm looking to do at this point is just grind off some powder into the notch. using the full length of the string. So I'm just going to kind of pick up the pace a little bit now, just for a few seconds. Ooh, that's squeaking. Right, I'm just going to stop, put this to one side. Now I'm going to put the end of the drill off the ground in case I need to use it again. I'm just going to kind of waft it. Notice I haven't moved anything else. My feet haven't moved. The only thing that happened is I changed that. So that's all looking good. So I'm just going to use my knife, pop it down the side here, move the hearth board away to expose my ember. And again, I want to keep that off the ground because I might have to use it another time. So ember is developing nicely in there. So what I want to do is bring my tinder bundle to the ember. So it's not going to have to travel far, but nonetheless, if you move your ember to the tinder bundle, there's a chance that you could knock it, disturb it, drop it, trip over something, all of those things. So instead, to reduce that risk, bring the tinder bundle into your ember. So this is glowing nicely now. So I'm just going to take this and use my knife to very carefully slide my ember into the tinder bundle. I want to try to keep that ember in one piece as much as possible. So that's in there, all good to go. Now it's a time to do a little bit of breathing into my tinder bundle. So I'm just going to kind of roll that around a little and then off we go. So I just want to move that off to one side as I take an inward breath again. You don't want to be breathing this smoke in, it's horrible. Now I could certainly see from this side anyway that the ember is kind of growing in there. You'll also notice hopefully that the volume of smoke is starting to build. So as the smoke starts to build, as I get more smoke coming out, I can afford to breathe a little bit harder into it. There's a lot of crackling going on in there. I think there's a bit of residual moisture in my hay in the tinder bundle. We had a brief moment of flame there, so I think probably another breath or two and this is likely to go up. Actually, the wind is sort of picked up now as well. So if it was particularly windy, I could do pretty much that and just stand there, let the wind do the work, and there we go. So up it's gone. So I can now get this pop it into my V here, get my two bundles of matchstick thin, I hope you can see still, I can take my two matchstick thin bundles of twigs, just pop them on the top there, like so. And just wait for those to catch and get myself ready with my pencil size bundle of sticks. So I'm just going to wait for these purple twigs to get themselves going. Just going to pop them around there a minute. Right, so And now I'm just going to take this, so a whole bunch, so a kind of a handful. I really do hope that you're able to see what's going on here. I can barely see the camera through the smoke at the moment. So I'm just going to plonk those sticks straight on the top. Like so. And yeah, that's pretty much going to go. So just as a little recap there, guys, fire lighting is all about the preparation. So it's making sure that you got everything else ready before you go to your ignition method. So for this one, I've gone with a bow drill. But regardless of what ignition method you use, you want everything else to be set up and ready to go. Take account of what's going on around you. So here the ground is wet, so I've made sure that everything is raised up off the ground so it doesn't soak up moisture. Yeah, do the preparation and hopefully things are going to work first time around. So hopefully that is being of use to you guys. Something that you could take with you onto your own bushcraft journey, your own bushcraft adventures. We would hope to get some more content out next week. In the meantime, subscribe to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our blog to make sure that you don't miss out. Stay safe.